What's up, guys? I've been wanting to make like videos about draft for a little bit now, so I'm just kind of diving headfirst into it. So before we get started with this week, I'm gonna just do like a general team breakdown. I was thinking about doing a separate video for this, but I was like, just throw it in here. So doing a almost any ability draft, which I don't have that much experience in, but I think it's pretty fun. So I was the fifth pick out of 10. So first pick I went Roaring Moon. If you ever played AA, you know this is like one of the top mons there. I think it's actually banned there now. We got two abilities per mon, so I went multi-skill and Sword of Ruin. Sword of Ruin definitely being the most common one, but I was also thinking about throwing Moxie in there, but I'm like multi-skill. You can just it's like better Dragonite, you know, just Dragon Dance up, sweep. Second pick, I was really glad it was still on the board. Urshifu Rapid Strike, Primordial. See, like that's just crazy, bro. That's some crazy huge damage. Urshifu has very few. Just I mean I've played VGC, so I hate it, but you know anything to win. Sniper also. Maybe Moldbreaker could have went on it, but Sniper I'm like, does it get focus energy? Hold up. It does, so you can do some you can get up to some shenanigans. Um I was wanting Ogre Heart Flame, but it got taken before. Then Petra was somehow on the board. It wasn't on my like want list, but like it was there, so you know you just had to take it. That's another mon that's just top pause top of the tier. Um, Went Prankster and Earth Eater on it. I was gonna do Fluffy instead of Earth Eater, but I switched it with another mon who ended up. We'll get to in a second, but because Fluffy would have been good, it's already got crazy defense though. So Earth Eater would just help defensive presence. Cabalion, that's one I really wanted just because well baked body boosting its defense for body press. This seemed really cool. Then Magic Guardian, do some cool mixed attacker life orb stuff. I was really glad it was still there. Um, Pheasantipity, I've wanted this in like multiple. Oops, spoiler. I wanted this in multiple drafts before, but finally was able to get it here. Ended up giving it Fluffy. Was thinking about Earth Eater, but I was like, Fluffy would be good. And then Vessel of Ruin, that's the one that lowers the uh any other Pokemon's special attack. So that thing got some crazy special defense. Bulk, yeah. Mamoswine. I was glad this one was still on there. Surge Surfer, so it can actually be fairly speedy and hits really hard. And then I was gonna do Water Absorb, but I was like, Technician, because it's probably not gonna live a hit anyways. So might as well do like Ice Shard Technician. Belly Bolt. Set up the Electric Surge for the Surge Surfer. Um, yeah, and then Stamina. I was thinking Intimidate. You know, a Bolt Switch and Intimidate, but Stamina's cool. And I actually like had a lot of points, so I got Poltergeist with like Dazzling, which makes it immune to priority, something like that. It's like that's crazy with Shell Smash, and then Normalize. You can just skill swap. Yeah, you know this is gonna be some dirty stuff. Also a high tier I got Zarude, Grassy Surge because my team's really weak to Earthquake, and then Adaptability just because it hits hard. Like this is strong. This is a legendary, bro. That's crazy. Um, I ended up drafting 12 Mons, which is the most I've ever drafted before. The bottom two are probably never gonna get off the bench, but Delphox because I needed a fire type, so Desolate Land, and then Moldbreaker just to go, um, um, just to like go through well baked body, anything like that. So this might have some use. You know, I'm a big Delphox guy. That's my first starter, but we'll see. These last two, Kamala, it's like, oh, Rapid Spin, you know, Scrappy Rapid Spin, which I'm actually recording this after week one. I might actually need that for week two, but probably not. Then Delta Stream just to turn off any weathers. You might have a use. Golem, I picked up during Grace because it was only 1 point. I'm like, okay, Levitate, get rid of the quad weakness, and then Quick Draw, Quick Claw, Explosion. This sounds really funny, but um, he's gonna have fun on the bench. But that's just the general team. Now looking at week one. Hold up, let's. Here it is. Here's our week one matchup. So, Iron Val, that's a huge threat. Tinted Link Crown, that's scary. The Iron Bundle, that's a huge hitter. Moltres, I was gonna get Moltres, but it got picked like one pick before me, so no, tragic. This Muck actually just walls. What's his face, Petrant, and then Iron Leaves was like a really cheap, surprisingly, but it's got a good team. So, team I bring in Petrant, especially defensive prankster. Um, you know, follow in the following weeks, I'm gonna probably record this closer to the actual game so I can remember why I did these things. I don't think there's a reason for like the 252, 252, 4. I was just kind of rolling with it, man. Saying, oh wow, I'm a really good team builder. Yeah, I do have U-turn, parting shot. Every mon but Mammothswine has a way to switch out, which is pretty good. So you're faster than any Landorus not scarfed. I know that for a fact. And then I think I just put the rest in attack. Just hit hard. AV, you always live a Moonblast from Iron Val and can KO with 2 Grassy Glides. Yes, I know that. Jeez. Guys, I know I can build a team, I promise. Hey, that defense actually ended up mattering, I think. Then Moon always outspeeds even the fastest Iron Valiants. Has just a little bit extra health, so nothing crazy. Yeah, and then the game, like I said, I already played it. Going into it, I think I want to do like live videos. This is the pilot. So this is the replay. Oops. Okay, so yeah, as you'll see in the video, this is clearly week one. We're both getting used to the AAA. So he U-turns, I U-turn. That multi-skill saved me, and then I was like, oh, he's obviously prankster if psychic surge didn't activate, and I guess he forgot he was prankster. We're both still getting used to this, so it's week one. It's like that doesn't even count. This is a 6-week season, and out of the 10 teams, 4 make playoffs, so definitely will be competitive. I'm able to just knock out the Dusclops. It does nothing. Switch out to Petch, and dude, these sprites are cool. But yeah, that Libero Max, Max Spadef coming in clutch. We do get the poison here, so we're able to parting shot and then get to Zarude safely. Which, like, I know it's a resisted hit, but, like, that did nothing. Heal back up to full. And then, clearly, I'm going to just Grassy Glide. So, this Muck is actually a huge problem, as you're about to see. But, yeah, you turn do a little damage. Fez, because it's Earth Eater, clearly. What's its other ability? It's Earth Eater. Yeah, Intimidate didn't activate, so it's clearly Earth Eater. So, not that Earthquake would do a lot right now from Mammothswine or Roaring Moon, but Patch can't do anything with it. The best thing I can do is play rough since I don't have any special attackers. Oops. Yeah, special attacker would probably be good right here. Dang, wait, no, my team actually doesn't have a whole lot of special attackers. Volleyball. Oh man, Poltergeist. So I just have to get some damage with Roaring Moon, but he rolls Drain Punch, so that damage is kind of for nothing. But Urshifu kind of sees that defense boost and is like, don't care, you know. Able to live the +2 attack, luckily. But, yeah, able to pick off Iron Val. And then us switching out and him not having the heavy rain still out shows that it's adaptability. But Fez, my special wall, takes a hit, able to roost up. But now I know Urshifu is able to take on this muck. So even losing the Mystic Water, we're still in a good position. I end up U-turning here, which totally... Oh, wait. Oops. Not U-turn. The next time this comes out, I U-turn. But I think it is faster than me, so there's no reason not to go to Zerud. Even a Sacred Sword wouldn't do too much. U-turn out for momentum, Urshifu. This is why U-turn is so good. You can just keep the momentum going. Yeah, this is the U-turn. Yeah, that's why Iron Leaves is so not that many points. Fez out against the Iron Bundle. Yeah. So recovery and switching out moves it's a good combo in draft, as most of you probably know. Yeah, really every mon on the team did its job here. Roaring Moon, that was kind of more on me, but luckily we don't get the freeze by freeze dry. Oops, sorry. Yeah, we do get the poison on Iron Bundle. I could switch out to try to get the differential, but it's like that seems like a little much, you know. And then Mamoswine's able to come in here and take the last 2 kills. But luckily Icicle Crash doesn't miss. And then pick off the muck. Then yeah, that plus defense nature probably helped there. But yeah, that's okay. Everyone did its job really. Sorry, that just shows how great I am, right? Making Roaring Moon bad. But that's week 1. I try to upload these every week. Just have fun with it. But yeah, thanks for watching.